Christmas Eve. My name is Ty Mayberry. Thank you for joining us here. This is part of our winter warm-up event. We're making sure you are warm. We're looking ahead to the new year a little bit, or maybe some last-minute gifts even. Maybe, like me, you don't get together with your family till after the holidays, and maybe you still got time to grab some gifts here. But thinking about keeping you warm right now. If you're in your home, it's nice and warm, but the door, the window, there is some draft coming in. Some of that cool air is coming in, because what happens is our houses, they shift, right? The foundation shift. So a little bit, maybe what was a month ago was just a little bit of a space. Now it's a little bit larger. Well, before you go and replace that door, I want you to do this. This is from Bell & Howell. It is the Alien Draft Seal for doors or windows. And you see, that's as easy it is right in there. You measure, you cut, you peel, and you stick, and it's going to cover that draft for you, but still allowing you to continue to use the door, to continue to use the window. And right now, for a $20 bill, you're getting 64 feet. 64 feet. I want you to think about the doors and the windows. So 4, each one is 16 feet. You're getting 4 today for a $20 bill. Before you go and replace that door, replace that window, I want you to get these home and give these a try. Let me show you just how easy it is to use. Our home solutions expert, Chad Allen, is joining us here. Chad! Merry Christmas. This is what we hear from a lot of people saying, I'm turning up the thermostat, but all that cold air is coming in, the warm air is going out. It's going to be very expensive to replace.
No kidding.
This does the trick.
It's very expensive. I grew up on a farm. We used to put like hay bales on the outside of doors and windows, and then we get that plastic wrap and try to like...
You grew up on a farm?
I did, an 80-acre farm in Indiana.
Amazing. I didn't know this.
Yeah, we had like animals and stuff. It was weird. And so I wasn't meant for the farm. And so long story short, there's a lot of other solutions, but this is the quickest, easiest, and most cost-effective way to get the same result. What do I mean?
Okay.
We have a small door here, and I'm just going to shine a little light behind it. Do you see where that light's going, sort of back here?
Yeah.
You can see there's a huge gap right there in that door. And so I'm just holding a flashlight behind. That gap is where all, and this is very dramatic, of course, right? This is TV. And so that gap is where all the cold air would come in.
Right.
But because we have placed that alien seal, it's only sticky on the side that's on the door. And then there's this extra flap there. So when you close your door or your window, it creates a barrier so that the air can't get through. What are we talking about? We're talking about the roll of 16 feet. So one side that has the Alien Seal logo, that little sticker, you're gonna take that sticker away, and then the other side is just a flap. And so your doors and your windows, maybe it's your shower glass door, because you have water coming out of your shower glass door too, right? Any door, any window, if you wanna get that gap covered, this is how you do it. Actually, can I show you live? I'm gonna show you a little, right here on this big door next to me if I can. Sorry, Rebecca, I'm going a little crazy here. I'm just gonna take a little piece here, and I'm just gonna cut off that. I'm just using regular everyday scissors. I'm gonna go right here, and what I'm gonna do is take off the white, the white little Alien Seal strip there. So this side is sticky, this side is not. And now on my door, I can actually open this up, and I'm just gonna place it right here, just on the edge of the door, right? You can't see it, because you don't really wanna see it, because you want it to blend in, right? And I got a little thing, that's okay, right there, just like that. Can you see this? Now that's a flap, and I can close that door, and now that gap is completely sealed. So you can go behind your door.
See it, that's amazing, yeah.
And I can open and close it, and that flap is always right there. Now I could do the whole door, of course, or I can just do where there's a gap. And so when I close it, now you're talking about little gnats, little bugs, little heat, little cooling, keeping your heat on the inside of your house during the winter, keeping your air conditioning on the inside of your house during the summer. And then if you're talking about when we had the smoke fires, we sold a lot of it when there was all the pollution in the air. I'm not claiming anything. What I'm saying is when you fill the gaps, you're making a lot of difference when you're talking about, you're about to present a heater. Why would you buy a heater to do this when you have all these gaps?
Right.
You can keep it on the inside.
And if you're just tuning in and you're looking right there, you can hardly even see it. We've already done this door. We've put the seal on this door, and I know you can barely even see it. And just to remind you, you're still using the door. You're not closing something up, because there are some other things out there that when you close the door, then you got to place everything on it, then you got to remove everything off to open the door. You're still using the door. It's as easy as measure, cut, peel and stick. So before you spend all the money replacing the windows, replacing the door, trying to like rebuild sections of your home, I want you to try this for a $20 bill to get 64 feet. Try this first here. And also, I know this is our winter warm-up event, but this is not only something that you're gonna use now, but as Chad mentioned, into the summer, do you notice like, it's hot outside and that hot air's coming in and I'm losing all my cool air? You're gonna be using it then as well. So maybe 1 or 2 of these is good for you, maybe 1 or 2 for mom and dad. You're gonna take it over to their house as well. But it couldn't be any easier when it comes to installation, right?
Super easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. We're gonna give you 64 feet. That's a lot. I'm just gonna take regular scissors and just cut it. Like nothing, I'm not doing anything fancy here. But I put that roll there. The white part where it says alien seal, that's what you're taking off. So I just take that one side off, and that's the sticky part. And I'm just gonna go right down below where I just did. Open your door up so you're able to get it right along the edge so you're not working with the molding. And then right there, if I just place it right there, I'm just gonna run my thumb all the way along to make sure that it's right there on the door. And then if I close it, now that entire gap is sealed. I mean, this door is already tight. It's a fake, obviously it's a fake door, but let's pretend like there was a gap. Now I can open and close it, and you can't even see it. It blends right in. This could be a shower glass door. This can be a window. This can be your house door, your shed garage door, things like that. The attic door. Maybe there's a breeze in the attic that comes into the house. This is gonna stop. Now, people always say, and what if I wanna take it off? No, it doesn't ruin the paint. It doesn't take anything off. All you're doing is placing it. It's thousands of little suction cups coming to work for you. There is no adhesive at all.
That's wild too. That's something I gotta be honest, I can't quite wrap my head around. If you've seen the alien tape or you've had alien tape, right? It's that same kind of idea, right? It's very powerful, very strong, but easy to take off when you need to take it off. And you know, Chad mentioned like that, the door you're looking at right there, it doesn't have much of a gap. It doesn't take much, really. Sometimes it's that one room in the back and that one window and the rest of the house feels great and you're like, I just can't figure out why this room is always cold. Well, there's a little bit of a gap there, right? And as I say, before you spend all the money replacing that window or making any other changes, for a $20 bill to get 64 feet, to get 4 rolls, it's these kind of little home improvements that really go a long way, that can really save you money, make it very easy, give you a little bit of a peace of mind. Then you've got the rest of this in the utility room, in the kitchen to use, wherever those little spots kind of pop up. And you make a good point, Chad. Sometimes we don't need to cover the entire door. Sometimes it's just that gap, right? And the window. Man, it's just that one spot where it's coming in. That's all you need to do.
And you get 4, and they're each in their resealable, reusable bag. So if you go to grandma and grandpa's house, the aunt's house, the uncle's house, the nephew's house, and you notice you're always sitting by the window that has the draft, right? Take a little, we'll take one of those rolls over to them. Here's what I know though, we only really sell this in winter time, even though it's good all year round. So if you do need it, this would be your time to stock up because this is all we have for the whole year.
This is a stock up price for $20 to get 4 rolls here. This is your opportunity, 837-469. Chad, thank you for being here.
Of course.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
and everybody, thank you for being here as well. Hope you grabbed your alien seal here. We're gonna keep moving. We're coming up to the end of the hour. This is our winter warm-up event.